Hello everyone, welcome back to YouTube channel MJ Manjari. Bad news for all class 10 students. If you are currently studying in class 10 and will appear for 2027 CBSE board exam, then there are 3 important changes you must know right now. So watch this video till end. So first change is passing criteria. The first major change is related to passing criteria. Earlier, many students believed that scoring around 14 to 15 marks out of 80 in written exam was enough to pass because overall assessment system. However, under updated assessment framework, students must now score at least 26 marks out of 80 in theory examination wherever separate theory passing is applicable. This means you cannot depend only on internal assessment anymore. You need to perform well in board exam. So if you want the document proof, this is the CBSE academic official website. You go on this, click on curriculum. Once you click on curriculum, you select the session. So session is 26-27. So once you click on it, you will come to this page. Then here, this is for class 10. So go on class 10, then initial pages. Click on initial pages. So once you click on initial pages, you will come to this introduction to secondary curriculum. Click it here. So this is the secondary curriculum. Now you need to go on page number 24 of PDF, or if you want book, so book page number 21. So now let's scroll it down to page number 21. So as you can see, this is page 21. Below I am showing you the page number 21. So this is page number 21. In this page number 21, the topic is structure of assessment scheme. So as per this assessment scheme, this is applicable for both 9th and 10th. So it is divided into two components. First one is board external examination, which will be of 80 marks per subject. And second one, internal marks of 20 marks for major subject. And here, as clearly mentioned, the final result of a student shall be determined by combining performance in both external and internal examination. So final result will be based on combination of both. But to declare successful means to declare you pass. A student must secure 33 marks separately in external and internal assessment. Means you need to score 33% separately in external as well as internal. So for 33% of 80 will be 26 out of 80 you need to score. Same way for internal also. So internal you don't have to worry about, because school normally give you sufficient marks. They give you more than 33%. They give you minimum 15 to 20 marks for internal assessment. But this year onward, for board exam also, you need to score 26. Till last year, what was happening? School used to give 20 marks internal, plus student get 14 out of 18 board exam. So total marks was 34. So they used to be passed. But this year, this student who got 14 in board exam will be fail, because they need to score minimum 33% separately in external exam as well. Now let's see the second change. So the second change is more competency based question. So the next biggest change is that more than 50% of question paper will now consist of competency based questions. This include case based question, source based question, integrated question, data interpretation question, situation based question, application oriented question, selected response type question, and constructed response type question. This means that simply memorizing textbook answer will not be enough. You must understand concept and practice different question format regularly. Now let's see in that same curriculum from where we can get this information. So as you can see here, just next to that is the topic 3.1, which is nature of question paper. Here clearly CBSE has mentioned that board is shifting toward competency based and learning outcome oriented assessment. So approximately 50% of questions are competency focused, And same example which I told you, case-based question, source, integrated, data interpretation, situational and application oriented. And remaining will be your MCQ or constructed response, which is short and long question. So this structure may be reviewed periodically, means they are going, CBSE may increase or decrease as well. Next, CBSE has also mentioned that paper incorporate real life context, diagram, passage, etc., which promote higher order thinking, skill and problem solving ability. They are structured into different sections, like section A is for objective, section B and C is for short answer, D is for long answer, and E is for case based study in certain subject. With internal choice will continue, CBSE is going to provide you internal choices as well. And CBSE will, as all every year, they are going to release sample question paper and marking scheme in advance, so that student can get sufficient support from CBSE. And overall exam design reflect a balanced, skill oriented this thing. Clear? Now change number 3 is more challenging question paper. The third most important change is that board exam will place such a stronger emphasis on conceptual understanding and application based learning. Instead of simple memory based question, students should expect questions that test their understanding, analytical thinking and real life application of concept. For many students, especially in subjects like science and maths, this could make exam feel more difficult unless they prepare in right way. One more guideline for class 10th student from CBSE, which is related to 3 language policy. And in this circular, which was released on 29 June, CBSE clearly mentioned that current batch of class 10 will not have to follow new language policy. Means 3 language policy is not applicable for class 10th student. And here one more guideline that they have completely explained, that a student of class 10th in 2026-27, they will no change for student in class 10th, and they will continue with old system of 2 language only. No third language is required to be taken by this batch. So this student, this is the good news. Out of all the 3 bad news, this is the good news, that these students who are in current class 10th, they don't have to study third language. This language policy is not at all applicable for them. They will continue with old system of 2 language. So these are the 3 major change every class 10th student appear for 2027 CBSE board exam should know. So start your preparation early, focus on concept and practice competency based question every day. If you want detailed video on every type of competency question for science, maths and other subject, then make sure to subscribe to channel and turn on notification bell. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.